Yeah. All right, so we're here with Arnie, big time truck guy,
Yeah.
right? All right. Give us a little background, some of the trucks you've had.
Let's see. My very first truck was a 94 Chevy Silverado 1500. Then I had a F-150 2006. I had a Dodge Dakota. I drove a Dodge Ram for a little bit, but I crashed into a light post. It's a whole other story. Man, then I bought another Silverado 2000, that was a 2018, I want to say. Then I upgraded, and this is where I debated between waiting for an electric pickup or going diesel. And I bought it was a 22 F250. It was a beautiful truck, Tremor package, diesel, like all the bells and whistles, and ended up being a lemon. So Ford bought it back from me, and now got myself the 24 GMC Sierra HD Denali Ultimate. I don't know, it's got like 12 names.
I know. And now you're here to check out the Tesla Cybertruck.
Yeah.
Something that, very polarizing. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people feel indifferent about it. So what are your thoughts just initially on how it looks?
I mean, obviously the shape is something else. At first, it's like, what the heck is this? But it's kind of cool. Like, as much as I'm a truck guy, like I'm also a tech nerd. So I like, technology and all the new like things that you can do. So I'm kind of excited to see like what technology they have in this. Because I've never driven an electric vehicle before. So yeah, I think it'll be cool.
All right, cool. You want to hop on in? We'll get some of your first impressions.
It looks very modern, very simple. It's clean. Kind of weird. It's very different to like the trucks that I'm used to. In my truck, there's like all kinds of buttons and all kinds of stuff going on. Obviously, there's a shifter.
Yeah. Pretty traditional style truck.
Yeah. The steering wheel is different. Obviously, it's not round.
So this is like, I don't know if you're familiar with the Tesla yoke. It's pretty much topless. And they started bringing that out, giving it like a race car feel.
Okay.
But a lot of people felt, different kind of ways about it. So they actually added a top to this one.
Okay.
And some people said that, truck drivers need to be able to feel the whole area of the wheel, even though it's not the shape of your traditional circle, round wheel.
So some Teslas only have like this?
Yes.
Oh, really? They don't have anything up here?
They don't.
Ah.
Everything is controlled from the screen pretty much. So you click on the car, you can open the glove.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, kind of small. You have two, don't you? You have one at the top and one at the bottom?
Yep. Yeah, it has a thing here, and then and the top one, it opens up, and that's where I keep like my registration, stuff like insurance. So
the signals are here.
Okay.
Turn signals. It has a steer-by-wire. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, so this is not actually connected to the wheels via a gearbox.
Right.
It's actually just sending a signal.
Right. And they say they have 3 levels of redundancy, so it should be pretty stable. I've only heard of like 1 or 2 people having issues with it.
Okay.
And it also has the rear wheel steering.
Okay.
So as you turn, you'll notice it immediately. You'll feel like you're fishtailing a little bit until you realize what's happening.
So we're going to put that to the test today.
Okay.
So where I have to drop off the pine fines, we got to kind of parallel park in between 2 trees to get right up against the horse stall. So we're going to see how it works.
Okay.
Because it's a task with my truck. I feel like that scene in Austin Powers where he's in the little thing and he's trying to do this.
Yep.
Yeah, that's me. So
all right.
We'll put it to the test today.
How was it compared? About the same still though?
So it's I hadn't noticed the whole turn by wire thing now until like I'm used to like doing a bunch of turns.
Oh yeah.
And feeling the wheels turn all the way versus just like I'm like, oh wait, it's all the way. Like, but it's kind of cool because you still get those angles.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got further in quicker than I do with my truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the maneuverability is definitely better.
And it's kind of deceiving the front camera.
It is.
But I think the camera's right up on it. So if you see a little bit of play there, you can go up.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's hard to trust it, you know, at first till you get used to it.
Especially it's not my truck, man.
Right, that too. That too. Scroll it up and scroll it down.
Oh, here?
Yeah. All right.
Is the parking brake on or?
Nope.
Oh, it doesn't just go if I let it. Oh, okay.
Electric cars have what's it called? One pedal driving.
Okay.
So with that, you just take your foot off the accelerator and it'll stop like a go-kart.
Oh, okay. Very quiet.
It is.
I'm used to hearing the subtle roar of the engine.
And you know what? I say that sometimes too. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pull up in the Cybertruck, like, vroom. And then Trina's like, there's no vroom. I'm like, you're right, you're right. Yeah.
I like this. I'm usually like this kind of driver, one-handed.
Yeah.
Like once I'm like comfortable. Obviously, right now I'm like trying to like get the feel for the truck. Like it feels very, how do I say it? Like soft. The steering feels soft.
Oh, we can adjust that.
Okay.
Yeah, so dynamics. So I have it on custom. So you can have the acceleration on standard or chill. I keep it on standard, more powerful.
Okay.
Rider handling, focused. It'll be a little more tighter.
All right.
So you could try that out. And preferred ride height, I keep mine higher.
Woo!
Yeah.
Wow. Actual? Bring it back.
Doing truck things. How are the cameras today?
Cool.
It helped out all right?
Yeah.
You said yours a little closer on your truck?
Yeah, the view to hook up the trailer is a little bit closer for the hitch. But it was perfect. Like I could see just fine.
So you have one. Where's yours on your
You
truck?
know, I have one here. I want to say it's just, it feels like it's zoomed in a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
So this is the trailer brake game. So this is like, so the trailer has electric brakes. And so essentially, and I've never, the braking on this is different, right? So you hardly ever use the brake pedal. So on my truck, the way it works is when you push on the brake pedal, your gain is basically how much additional signal it's going to send to the brakes on the trailer to help you stop.
Okay.
So the higher the gain, the more electricity it'll push to the brakes, so it'll make it brake harder.
Faster it'll brake?
Yeah.
Okay.
The problem is if you put it too high, your brakes will lock up on you, and you'll feel the trailer like, you'll hear the tires squeal, and it'll
be fighting you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I'm curious to see how it's going to work with the one pedal driving, because if I let go, I'm curious if it's already sending that signal to the trailer.
So 5, you think is your standard, or?
Yeah, so mine's set at 4.
Okay, you want to set the 4 then and see?
No, I'll leave it at 5, and then we'll see how it feels.
And then how much does that trailer weigh?
5,000 pounds.
5,000 pounds. Okay.
Yeah. Empty.
Empty.
Yeah. So if we load the horse in there, she weighs 1,000 pounds.
Okay.
So that'd be about 6,000 pounds.
Okay.
So right now, we're like at 7,000 in here, 5,000. So we're about 13,000 pounds.
Okay.
Moving down the road. So my truck, it does have the ability to hook up an additional 2 cameras.
Okay.
one of those cameras can be put on the very back of the trailer to see like behind the trailer.
Okay.
And then the other camera can be put inside the trailer to get a view of the horses in the trailer, which is pretty cool. And at any moment, like just like this, you push the camera and you can see all your cameras.
All right.
Mirrors are good. Do the mirrors telescope out?
They don't.
They don't. Okay.
So basically, so that you can see around the trailer as much as possible.
Yeah,
basically.
to see the back, the very corner. It's helpful when you're going, when you're turning, because then you could see a little bit more of the turn and to make sure that you're not going to hit anything.
So right now, how's the visibility for you as far as the mirrors?
It's good. Yep.
But not ideal.
No, they're a little small.
Okay.
Yeah. It feels pretty smooth.
Does it feel like it's a little heavier when you're moving
really.
or no?
No.
I was a little nervous at first.
Yeah, that's natural.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird to get used to the tight turn with a trailer. You don't even feel it.
Oh man.
That is cool. No, I do feel, and I don't know if that's the electric brakes, so when I let off, you feel it kind of jerking a little bit.
Yeah.
It could be the brakes.
So yours is normally at a 4, huh? So 5 is a little more aggressive.
Maybe.
I don't know if we can change it while we're moving. I didn't see it. So maybe we have to stop and do it. So overall, what are your thoughts on the Cybertruck?
So my thing is, I've always said a truck has to truck, right? So it's got to do truck. And it did some truck today. So I'm impressed. Like, we picked up the load of pine fines. Obviously it wasn't a super heavy weight, but the maneuverability of how you were able to get it like right up against her stall was really cool. It drives really well, really smooth. You're pulling a trailer and you hardly can tell that you're pulling a trailer, which is impressive. So I love it.
Do you think, because at first you were a little concerned about the needles getting all into the tunnel area. So do you feel like it's a little fragile in a sense, or that's just your initial impression of it?
That's just my initial thing, because it's a new truck, right? So I think I was like that with my truck when it was brand new as well, because I didn't know it that well yet, and obviously this isn't my truck, so I don't want to damage anything.
Right.
But again, I think it did well. When I do that in my truck, I always clean it out also, because I don't like that stuff getting into the different crevices. So yeah, that was my only concern.
How about the seat comfort?
It's cool. Yeah, it's comfortable. Yeah, I made some minor adjustments. Does this have the cooling seats? And
It does.
Okay, cool.
It does.
Yeah. I like
no
that.
massaging though. Yours has massage,
It does,
right?
yeah.
How do you like that?
I hardly use it.
Okay.
My wife is the one that uses it a lot.
They have it in both seats?
In the two front seats, yeah. So I think I've used it twice since I've owned the truck.
So another thing people say about Teslas, they don't feel too luxurious inside. Now you have the Ultimate. I've just seen pictures, and you showed me a little bit, but I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Yours absolutely feels luxurious. What would you say about this one?
It doesn't feel luxurious, but it doesn't feel
entry level or
no, not at all. No, I like, I don't think this is leather, right? But
no, all this isn't real leather either. It's all vegan leather, everything.
Right, but it looks like it and it feels like it. So that's what I mean. It doesn't feel entry level.
Okay.
I think they did a good job with the aesthetics.
But right off the bat, you wouldn't get in and be like, wow, this is luxurious, or
No.
feel like a $80,000 car. Okay.
I think it's again, when you get in, it feels very, and I guess this is a design that they're going for.
Yeah.
The very simplistic, and it doesn't feel ultra luxurious. Now, for me, 80,000, 100,000. Sometimes it's not about the luxury of it. Sometimes it's about what the vehicle can do.
Right.
So I wouldn't mind paying a premium for what a truck can do.
Mm-hmm.
We saw today this truck can pretty much do what my truck can do. in terms of pulling stuff and taking a load of pine fines. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, this is a very cool truck.
Thank you.
I like it.